mountain. Oh. Okay. Hello book lovers. My name is Nemi. Welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about books. It's early June, and I already acquired quite a lot of books. I'm not saying I'm a compulsive book buyer, but this book haul doesn't help in my defense. So let's get into it, right? So the first book I'm gonna show you guys is Byron Below. I actually acquired 3 books by Byron Below, and the first one being Eleanor&Park. This is a contemporary. I'm sure you know more about it than I do because I don't know anything about Rainbow Rowell. I know she's a great writer and I've heard nothing but great things about her, so that's why I bought her books, because I want to be part of it. I know this is a contemporary love story between Eleanor and Park. They're both in high school, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start reading this month and obviously finish it because it's a small book. Also, I bought Fangirl by Byron Below. This one I've heard is about this girl who is a fangirl and write fan fiction about this character Simon, which is like the version is similar to Harry Potter, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm all about Harry Potter books. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for this one more than Eleanor&Park, and it's mainly the reason because it has to do with magic, you know, like, I don't know if it has to do with magic. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard about Harry Potter, and Harry Potter is all about magic. And also I bought Carry On by Byron Below. This is like technically the fan fiction that the character in Fangirl wrote. So this is not like a series or a sequel or anything, but I kind of feel like this two belong together, they go along, so that's why I decided to read this one first and then going to read this one. Moving on, I'm a sinner, I know, I'm sorry. I haven't read any Leigh Bardugo books, and I know that's kind of a sin because I hear that she's an amazing writer, and that's why I also bought Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This is a duology. The books are gorgeous. Like, I don't even have to tell you that because you know, I'm pretty sure you have them in your bookshelf because they're simply gorgeous. And I also bought Target Kingdom. This came in a box set and they're so pretty. Look at these pages. I bought 3 books that are at the beginning of series that are all over YouTube, all over Instagram, all over Twitter. Well, not Twitter, I don't have Twitter, but all over Tumblr, and I've been hearing nothing but great things about them, and so I bought them. The first one being A Darker Shade of Magic by B. Schwab. I heard this day I've got an adult version of Harry Potter, and that's all I need to know. That's all I want to know to make me want to read this book. Hopefully I can read all these books in like summer because college. The next book that I want to talk about is An Amber in the Ashes by Sarah Tahir. Not that I want to talk about because I don't really know what it's about. I know it's about Sarah Tahir, like it's a book by Sarah Tahir, and the lady at the bookstore recommended for me because she said like, well, if you like the Mortal Instruments, then you should read this book. And she gave me this book, and I was like, okay, I'll take it. And this is the first book, and I think it's gonna be a trilogy. The second book is A Torch Against the Night, and it's already both on sale. So you can go actually to your local bookstore and get them right now. The other book that I acquired of new series that I want to start are The Darkest Mind by Alexandra Bracken. Again, this is another book that I don't know anything about. I know it's about this girl who has like superpowers or something. I don't know. I'm feeling like a kind of X-Men kind of vibes with this one because it's this girl that is 16 and she has like powers and she's like rejected from society and all. I don't know. I don't really know. I know it has to do with powers and people trying to hunt her or something. I don't know. It sounds good, okay? It sounds good. So I want to talk to you about these two books that are like the end of a trilogy that I'm currently reading. The first one being the third book in the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard, and that is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. And this is a world that it kind of, well, if you like the Hunger Games, you're probably gonna like this series. It has to do with royalty and is about this world when are divided by two types, like by blood, that is like the silver bloods and the red bloods, and the silver bloods have powers and the red bloods doesn't. But there's this girl, but she's amazing. And I'm not gonna talk about this book because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't really remember the difference between the first and the second book. I just like wrap them up in my head like one story. So I just want to finish already this series. This is our third book. So yeah. Also, the ending of the series is the third book in the Firebird series, and I think it's called the Firebird series by Claudia Gray, and this is called A Million Worlds with You, and the first book was 10,000 Pieces of You, the second book is 10,000 Skies Above You, and this third book, A Million Worlds with You. The covers of these books are so pretty. This series is about dimensions and traveling through the dimensions. So the main character, she's an artist, but she was raised in this family of scientists, physics to be exact. Her mother, her father, she lives with students of their parents, and they all created this device which can allow like the Firebird, and they allow people to travel through dimensions. So it's amazing. Adventure, emotions, romance, you have it all. History, you have it all. It's amazing. I love it. Next. Here now we dive into the Shadowhunter World. After the Harry Potter series, like Shadowhunter World, like Cassandra Clare's books, I don't judge them. I read all of the books, like not all of the books. I still have 2 more books to go, but like all of the series so far, I've read them. The Infernal Devices, the Mortal Instruments, and the Darkest Minds series. Like today I finished The Lord of Shadows, and it shattered me. But it's okay, I'm still alive. Read the books. So I read all the books of the Mortal Instruments, but they were lent to me. I didn't buy them. I only bought City of Heavenly Fire, which is somewhere over there, up here. Here it is. When it came out with all the covers, so I decided to get all the books in the new cover with the spine that creates the original. Then they're gorgeous. So the first book in the series of the Mortal Instrument series being City of Bones, second book in the series being City of Ashes, third book in the series City of Glass, fourth book in the series City of Fallen Angel, fifth book in the series City of Lost Souls, and the last but not least, book in the Mortal Instruments series is City of Heavenly Fire. He looks gorgeous. Look at him. And after you read the Infernal Devices series, it's recommended that you read Tales from Shadowhunter Academy. I haven't read this book yet. It's chunky. It's like short stories in the Shadowhunter Academy, and you'll know what it is once you read Cassandra Clare. This is after the last book in the series. That's why you need to read those first. I'm looking forward to reading this book. When I bought it, I didn't know I had to read this first, Lady Midnight, because I already read Lady Midnight before I acquired this book, because obviously I just got this one, and Lady Midnight I read it right after it came out. The thing is that this book came out first in like ebook in Amazon first, and like now they print it out physical copy, so now I have it. Now I can read it. The last book I'm gonna show you today is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, the second book in the Dark Edifices series. I just finished this book today at work. It broke my heart. It broke my heart. And now I have to wait 2 years for the third book. And I need some answers. But you know, girl gotta wait. It's frustrating, honestly. It's really frustrating. But anyway, this book is gorgeous. Like here you can find the new runes. Look at them. So pretty. But that's only the hardcover edition. So Shadowhunters. Just read the Mortal Instruments series. You'll be hooked. Then read the Infernal Devices series, Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess. Amazing as well. But this book's like this third series by Cassandra Clare, like, is another level. Like, they're so good. I thought she couldn't get better than the Mortal Instruments series, but she did. Like, this is by far is amazing. I don't know how it's gonna end, so I don't want to talk like beforehand, but so far so good. Like, I don't mind if she decides to, instead of doing a trilogy, like considering like doing a full series like she did with the Mortal Instruments, which were supposed to be a trilogy at first, but it's so good. Anyways, that's the end of my book haul. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you read one of those books, if you want to shout at me for not reading any of those books, amazing books that I should have read like ages ago but haven't yet. I don't mind. Like, that will encourage me to read them faster. So yeah, thank you. My name is Demi. I'm not sure if I introduced myself at the beginning of this video. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video.